Hey, happy Tuesday. It's What's Up Weekly. Thanks for joining us today. I'm Brian, this is Pat, and we just want to connect our fridge to yours with some things that are going on here at Southgate. So Pat, what's going on with our students?
Yeah, parents, in case you haven't heard or haven't gotten all the details from your students, our fall retreat is approaching quickly. It's just under 2 weeks away. It'll be happening on November 5th and 6th. And this year the cost is actually lower than it was last year. We're able to do it for about $65 per student. And we're doing something different this year as well, which is online registration only. Now, we tried this last week with our roller skating event. It went very well, actually. Had a couple parents who had trouble logging on, but were able to call the church office and they got them situated right away. So if you're having any problems, feel free to call the church office. They can help you out. But by registering online, that helps us track who's going, who's signed up. And registration closes this Friday, the 28th. So please be sure to register your students by then, and you can either pay online or you can wait and pay the day of on the 5th when they come.
Good.
And this is kind of our biggest event of the year, which is really exciting for us, a chance to get away from Springfield, kind of disconnect from our phones, our friends for the weekend, and really just talk about some specific spiritual topics. And this year, Jason Carrier will be teaching on spiritual growth and doing some exercises on prayer. And it'd be really a great chance for your students to come and connect to other believers here at Southgate who they've become friends with and get to wrestle with some spiritual growth that I think would be beneficial for sure.
Great.
So we're really excited about it. Our leaders are really excited to go, and we'd love to see every student connected to our fall retreat this year.
Good. Hey, on the children's ministry front, and as it relates to our community groups, when Pat and I were in Nashville, Tennessee here just a few weeks ago at the ETCH conference, one of the workshops that I attended was entitled, "What About the Kids in Small Groups?" And so with the launch of our community groups, I've heard some talk about, hey, what are we supposed to do with our kids during community group? And so I just want to take a moment or two to throw out a couple ideas for you as you're thinking about what to do with your kids, if you have kids, during your community group time. And so in our workshop, we talked about a few different things, and there were many different churches that were represented in our workshop. And so different churches did things differently, addressing this issue of kids and community groups. And so some actually pooled their money and they bought a babysitter for the night. And so that was just one of the things that they did. And another church, actually what they did, the church subsidized 1 week of childcare, and then the community group itself was responsible for paying for babysitting during that time. I'm not really a big fan of either of those options. The one idea that I thought was great was in putting your community group together, you want to have some older kids and younger kids put together. Our families, the makeup of those community groups ought to be multi-generational, and so we ought to see that represented in the ages of our kids. And so the idea that I liked best was helping the older kids lead the younger kids through a Bible study, devotional of sorts, and giving them what they called like a Bible study in a box. And so it was a box filled with some craft ideas, some coloring sheets, a Bible study option, and just helping those older kids lead the younger kids. And the younger kids think that the older kids are cool anyway, and so it works out really well. And so that personally was my favorite idea. Another idea is to find a college student here in our church who's looking for a place to serve, and get them maybe connected to your community group in that way, and they could serve by leading your kids through a Bible study during the community group time. So a couple of ideas to throw out at you. Be creative as you're putting your small group plan together, as your community groups are getting started for this fall, and just a couple things to get the creative juices flowing as it relates to our kids. So
That's great.
cool.
Thanks.
Yeah.
As you can probably guess by now, now's the segment of our show where we celebrate the National Day of the Year. And today is the National Day of Greasy Foods.
Greasy Food Day.
So, Brian, if you were to celebrate National Greasy Food Day, where would you go?
Well, here in Ohio, it's without a doubt, I would make a drive south to New Boston, Ohio, and I would visit Hickey's Hamburger Inn. renowned for their greasy hamburgers. I think the Cedarville men's basketball team, I think, was just down there this week. I think that they pounded 90 of these greasy hamburgers as a team. But they put the burger in the grease and like in that much grease. And they kind of take the burger out, kind of shake it out, and put it on the bun, and man, you're good to go.
Yeah.
So yes, Hickey's Hamburger Inn,
All right.
New Boston, Ohio.
My
Check it
personal
out.
pick would be Vincent's Pizza Park, suburb of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
I still remember when I was in middle school, my family took a trip out there for kind of a weekend, caught a Pirates baseball game. It was a blast. But we made sure to stop at Vincent's, and known for their greasy pizza.
Oh.
Type of thing where you pick up a slice and it just all drips back
Or
down.
You get out the paper towel and kind of lay it
You
over the top of the
could.
pizza and kind of sop up the grease.
True,
Yeah.
but no true grease fan would do that. They just
fair
eat
enough.
it, let it run down their chin and all
Fair
that.
enough.
So,
Fair enough.
But around here, obviously Pittsburgh's a drive. I would say Colonial's Pizza in Cedarville.
Yeah.
They've got a little bit of grease on there, and
to make it good.
exactly,
That's
just
right.
enough.
That's
So
right. All right.
today's game is the Fry Identification Challenge.
Okay. French
Brought-
fry.
French fry.
Yes.
I should have said that. Brought to us by our producer Jordan Helwig.
Yes.
Now he has gone out and purchased some French fries for us from McDonald's, Wendy's, and Burger King. And I believe it's up to us, with our eyes closed,
Yes.
to determine which fries are from which restaurants.
Yes.
So we have cups in front of us.
Yep.
With BK, M, and W on
Yep,
it.
yep.
And so with our eyes closed, we'll take 10 seconds to consume our fries,
Okay.
and then put the cups out there. And I think he has a sound for us to let us know
Okay.
when we're done.
Sounds good.
So-
All right. So ready?
Go ahead. You guys go ahead and close your eyes right,
right.
now.
Here we
Okay.
go.
Eyes are closed.
All right.
Oh yeah, definitely. Okay. All right. Here we go. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, so cold.
5 seconds left. 5 seconds left. Wah!
Oh man.
All right, go ahead. Put your
Not
cups
right.
out in front. Put your cups out in front.
Yep. And I knew it as soon as I put the cup down, but I ran out of time. Hey, happy What's Up Weekly. Thanks for joining us. Enjoy your greasy fried food today.
Please.
Have a heart attack on us.
Well, not quite, but take care.
All right.